Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur, where we are a second level character and we are choosing
Come
Rogue
in.
right now.
Care to part with some gold?
Before we do that, we're going to talk. Who are you?
Me. Widowed, going on 5 years now. All my boys were taken by the Tuatha. Both sons, my brother, and my beloved Avery. Wicked business, this war.
Okay. The Tuatha?
I refuse to speak of them. Please respect my wishes.
Fair enough. And the Fae?
The Fae are elemental creatures, magical and strange. None too considerate of us mortals either. They see us like pets, or worse, like bugs. It's best that you stay out of the eastern forest. I've seen things you can't even imagine. The road is dark and dangerous, and it's a long hike to Didenhill.
What is Didenhill?
You will find it settled on a small lake beside the eastern road. Compared to Gorhart, Didenhill could be called a city.
Interesting.
Some call it the Camp of Cowards, on account of it being settled by those who refuse to enter the forest. Can you blame them? Never trust a wood that whispers. There's Nettie the smith, and Nani handles potions and remedies. The inn's across the way if you fancy a pint. Keep an eye out for the Red Legion, though.
I've heard a lot about the Red Legion.
Oh, I doubt it's an organized group. More likely that it's one scared idiot with a knife. I heard someone in the village mention the Red Legion, but that can't be true.
Really? Oops, I pushed the volume thing instead of the unmute. Well, I pushed both. Let's see
The
here.
Alfar and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly a decade now. I can't remember the reason. I wonder if they can, the fools.
Pretty sure the Fae can. Let's see about the Tuatha.
I told you. I will say no more on this matter.
Oh, you have more dialogue on that? Okay, that's it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Speaking of Nani,
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous war, are you?
no, I'm just here to talk to you. Who are you? Where? Oh,
I was raised to know weapons before anything else. You won't meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before they could speak.
I don't think you can make many people that... Ah, there you
I
are.
intended to pledge my sword to the Alfar, to fight the blasted Tuatha. Had my helmet freshly polished, my sword sharpened to a deadly edge. Then I saw the carts headed west. They carried the corpses of the fallen, some all the way from Melsenshire. After that, my fire to fight went out. Forever.
Fair enough. And what is Melson Shear?
It is an Alfar stronghold in the east. And if the reports from the front are to be believed, Melsenshire is all that stands between the Tuatha and us.
Okay. And the
I hear
Tuatha?
their warriors die as easily as any others, only they don't stay dead. That can be a problem during wartime.
Depends on how fast they come back, I guess. And the Alfar?
Troublesome creatures, the Alfar. No doubt this war is a result of their meddling in the affairs of others.
Thank you. If you didn't notice, I'm Alfar.
The Fae are one with this land in ways that no mortal race could ever be. They are true creatures of magic. Leave the village, walk 50 paces in any direction, and you'll find a Fae. Pray it's a friendly one.
And what is
Look
Dalentar?
around you. These are no mere woods. This is the heart of the Feylands. Once you enter the forest, you won't emerge again until you reach the plains.
See, you say this is the heart of the Feylands. Enrica says this is just outside the Feylands.
We here in Gorhart are far from the front, and deliberately so. Our hearts may be with the Alfar, but our bodies stay here, safe on the other side of Dalentarth. We've seen our fair share of dead. The truth is, we have as many cemeteries as we do settlements.
That seems normal. Also, your heart is with the Alfar, but you think they're troublesome creatures.
So long.
Okay. Okay, we can take from that chest. Don't think we can take from... Nope, it's red. I don't want to be stealing from people. Don't want to be a thief. Rogue, sure, not a thief. Ooh, crates.
Stay indoors after sundown.
Okay. Crates are now gone. What's over here? Ah, chest. It's a locked chest. There we go. Iron daggers. Huh, there's a cemetery. Oh. Who are you?
I'm not accustomed to all of this excitement. It was difficult enough to adjust to life during wartime. Now we have to be on our guard for Tuatha right here in our own home. What is this world coming to?
Good question. Who are you?
I would
Oops.
think they were a myth if not for the Tuatha. The Fae keep far from us. Perhaps they view us as intruders in their lands. Perhaps they disapprove of our civilized ways. Perhaps they know something we don't. I fear that most of all.
Everybody else here. Oh, there's a Fae woman right in the street, but the Fae stay far from us. Who are you?
I was a miller's love who became a miller's wife. Now I am the wife of a soldier. My duty is to hold vigil for my beloved and for all our men on the lines.
Okay. And the Tuatha?
It's my understanding that they were once members of the Court of Winter, and Fae like any other. But something dark lured them, took them, and twisted them in its grip.
Alfar?
My experience is limited to Arnik Arjuna and Katrin Allway. They seem the same as any of the rest of us. Wiser, perhaps, but decent, hard-working folk.
And the Court of Winter?
I'm hardly a scholar, but I can tell you what I know. There are two Fae factions, the gentle Court of Summer and its coarser cousin, the Court of Winter. As a child, we were told stories of their ancient rivalry. These are surely myths, but enough to scare a young girl. In the last few years, the Court of Winter has fallen, corrupted by a group of powerful Fae called the Tuatha. It's the Tuatha we fight, and the Tuatha we will defeat.
And the Crystal War?
Truth be told, I know nothing of why the Tuatha are at war with the Alfar, nor why men fight the way they do. All I know is who picks up the pieces. The Tuatha's madness infected the Winter Court. All Fae existed peacefully for centuries, until the Tuatha got involved. It's sad.
Interesting. And this village?
I was born and raised right here in the village. Well, not in Gorhart proper, but on a farmstead outside the village boundaries. It was a good life. Before the war, of course. It's strange. Those old birds have been perched on that hill for as long as I can remember, staring down over the rest of us in the village like hawks. I know so little about them. I don't even know their names. Goodbye.
Hello. Avery, I came to Gorhot to look after your kin. Rika is as wonderful as you described, yet she is a shadow. She misses you, my friend, as do we all. I will watch over her since you cannot, and I will visit you often. This war be damned. Who would have guessed I would come to a mission Trade a prison for a cloister. If only we had both escaped. Alas, the bars were too strong. The Tuatha too cruel. Your brother in arms, Mason. Beneath lie the remains of Alden Gorhart, leader, father, visionary. May Mitharu grant him rest in peace in keeping with the authorities' order 1420. Wonder what date this is. Okay. Also, crates! Special deliveries chest. There are no special deliveries at this time. I don't think I've ever... Oh, sorry. Did not mean to kill you. Sorry, chicken. I was just breaking crates. Cotton hand wraps and a crude birch bucket. Oh, come on. I don't want to kill the chickens. I want to break the vases and the crates. Hey, more crates and the chicken's going over to them. Or, that's not a chicken, is it? It's something like a chicken. Okay.
Don't believe Father Dinwell when he tells you that Mitharu was male. Mitharu is a god, not a mortal. She is all of us, not some of us. Are we not lied to enough? We are at war. We scrabble for every supper. We live in fear of one another. Shouldn't the mission unite us?
Okay, Zelda. Is your name Zelda?
Stay alert. Bandits are everywhere.
Don't believe
Your
Father
name is
Dinwell when he tells
Zelda.
you that Mitharu was male. Mitharu is a god, not a mortal. She is...
Welcome to St.
this
Odwig's
guy.
perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work.
Okay, you need aid?
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
Why are you worried?
Oderath is a savage land. Every day we must face both the beasts of the wood and the evil of wicked hearts. I fear for Brother Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Fey and Alpha, trust and temptation. He is like a baby, eyes wide at the world around him. Mitharu be praised, his order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms.
Okay. Who is this brother
He's a
Egan?
good boy, but our youngest, and Egan often suffers from doubt. That is to be expected. One can only grow out of conflict, especially conflict of the spirit. I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time, but he is impatient, brash. He wanted a faster way to enlightenment and power.
Okay. What is your mission?
The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself, before his demise at the hands of trolls. We honor him by converting the Fae to the worship of Mitharu. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. But that does not keep us from trying.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have much success on
The
that.
Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like toys, with no thought of right or wrong, chaos or order. I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons. I live my life as an example of Mitharu's wishes for our kind. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village.
Okay, goodbye.
Bless you, child.
I don't want to... Oh, you.
Cast down the brothers of St. Odwig's. Only when they fall to earth will they realize they are not above us.
Hello.
The bricks of St. Odwig's were laid upon a foundation of exclusion and hate. How else do you explain their fear? They know the walls will topple.
Oh, we have one other person to talk to. Okay. Very resilient there.
Behave yourself.
Oh, hello.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
Experiments?
For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever.
The first things you mentioned seemed very important to the situation of a war. I wouldn't call them frivolous. You have weird... Who are you?
If you must know, my name is Nani Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know what that is, would you? When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves, like me.
What did you do to get kicked out of Alistair?
Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistar will benefit no one. I would know.
You don't know, because it certainly benefited me. Okay. The crystal...
I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the fates of so many are at stake. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever it takes to achieve it.
Okay. What symptoms?
Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
What is the formula?
It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus.
So, while Alistar was researching and eventually successful in undoing death, you're looking to cause it on a mass scale with biological weapons. Or chemical weapons, one of the two.
His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn.
I wonder if she is more pleasant to you if you have higher alchemy skill.
I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
Okay. Tell us about
I
Karth.
fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated.
And tell me about the Red Legion.
Bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards by preying on vulnerable Almain settlers traveling east.
Okay.
Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. Now they're our problem.
And you want to kill the Tuatha with the...
They are the Undying, the corrupted roots. Their existence is an abomination. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. They're not meant to be.
Interesting. They're the other thing that's not meant to be, aside from us.
The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Farhall, the Arathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things.
Okay, I think we've exhausted...
Goodbye.
Yeah. So, let's go ahead and head out of town. What is this?
Welcome. The post in Gorhart would be an easy one if not for all the thieves and murderers.
I don't think we can go in there yet. Unlock lawbreakers. I could unlock it. I don't think I will just yet, though. There are people standing right there that might not be happy with me. Let's go deal with the wounded Fae situation. Hello? Are you bouncing your head at me? So the number of times you bounce is based on how long you hold it. Got you. Here we go. Around the corner here, there are some wolves. No reagents. Oh, a lore stone.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, you will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
I really wonder what story Legend of the Fae got destroyed to have for somebody to laugh about a person getting a bizarre... Okay. Reading. Oh, another wolf. Okay. We're gonna level up. My timer did just go off. Hidden treasures. What does Sagecraft do? Huh. Gonna add some stealth. Actually add a lockpicking. 3 points. Yes, I know timer. We're doing with what thing first? I think I'm going to dump it all into daggers. I could also apply it into longbow mastery. But I think... Ooh, sheesh. Crossfire. Okay. And we didn't unlock anything new. I think... Okay, let's look at our move set. Crossfire. Okay. Interesting. This is what we're going to end the video on. There we go. I'm going to hit a save. And... Why is it saying level 2? Didn't I just get to level 3? Oh, no. I was a level 11. 1. Now I'm level 2. I started level 0. I get it now. Okay then. So, we're going to end the video here. And talk to you later. Bye.